The banquet had dispersed, yet the tension lingered like smoke in the rafters. Courtiers whispered in corridors, rumors slithered through silk screens, and every noble eye now darted with suspicion. In the midst of this, Maomao returned to the quiet of her chamber, escorted by Jinshi. But her mind was not at rest. She sat cross-legged on the mat, absent-mindedly grinding dried herbs while replaying every detail. The cup, the servant's trembling hands, the noblewoman's too perfect denial. It all pointed to something larger. Someone was not merely attempting poison, someone was crafting spectacle. Yinshi, watching her, broke the silence. "You saw more than you said in the hall, didn't you?" Maomao didn't look up, her pestle moving in steady circles. Yes, the noblewoman was guilty of something. But not everything. She was a pawn, a tool placed carefully. Whoever is behind this wants the palace to consume itself. Her tone was clinical, but Jinshi heard the edge beneath it. He leaned closer, voice softer. "Then who do you suspect?" Maomao set aside the mortar and finally met his gaze. Her eyes gleamed with the sharp, cold logic of an apothecary dissecting a corpse, a mastermind who understands fear. Who knows how to stir whispers without ever appearing, I suspect. Someone high enough to command servants, yet clever enough to stay invisible. Jinshi frowned, realizing the implication. Such a person could be among his closest advisors, or worse, someone embedded in the emperor's own circle. The following day, Maomao took a bold step. She quietly requested access to the servant rolls of the noblewoman's household. On parchment, the names sprawled in neat columns. And there she saw it, one name scratched over, replaced with another, the ink too fresh. Her lips curved in a rare, sly smile. "Sloppy, whoever forged this didn't know I'd notice." That evening, she slipped through a side corridor with a lantern, Jinshi shadowing her steps. Their destination, the servants' quarters. The suspect servant, the trembling man from the banquet, was missing. His bedding cold, his belongings gone. Jinshi cursed under his breath. "He's vanished." Someone warned him. Maomao crouched, running her fingers across the floorboards. A faint powder clung to her skin, bitter against her tongue when she tested it. Belladonna residue and traces of aconite. He was the poisoner. But he's not clever enough to run on his own. Someone pulled him away the moment we drew too close. Her voice was calm, but her eyes were burning now. The pieces were aligning. This was no mere assassination attempt, it was a network. A chain of poisoners, pawns, and masters hidden within silk and shadows. Maomao rose, dusting her hands. She looked at Jinshi, who seemed torn between fury and admiration. "We're chasing a snake, Jinshi. And its nest is in the palace itself." And though her words were spoken lightly, her tone carried the weight of certainty. The danger was no longer hypothetical, it was here, close, and waiting for its strike. The palace grows darker as Maomao uncovers the first traces of the mastermind. Stay with us, don't forget to subscribe and like so you won't miss the next unraveling thread of this deadly conspiracy.